VACAY-JayTV.
Wow. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear. Hold on. Wow. Wow. Wow, family. Wow. One name. Ramallah Muhammad, man. Bro, fam, come in the room, hit the like button. It's your boy, it's your man. Look, man. Look, come on in the room, YouTube. Come on in the room, Vacay fam. I gotta give a round of applause, man. Round of applause for the season finale of season 3 of Reasonable Doubt, family. Round of applause. Oh my God, family, if you're watching me live or watching the replay, this was the best season ever. Ramallah Muhammad, Imiyatsi, Joe Sakura, Morris Chestnut, man, amazing, amazing. Family chiming below. What's good, Unc? I see you, Unc. Thank you for coming through, man. Just finished watching the season finale. Oh my God. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Come back, watch the replay, watch me. I'm blown away. Blown away by this season finale, family. I just finished watching it. Crazy, crazy. If you just saw Reasonable Doubt, the season finale, oh my freaking God. Stephen Harris in the building. What's good? I see you, doggy. I see you, doggy. Hit that like button, fam. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. It's a Reasonable Doubt, episode 10, final ending. Oh man, it's what's up, Lord Bison in the building, Lord Bison, Vacay VIP. What's good? What's good, man? Yeah, that's right. Another one. Another one. That's how they do it. This was crazy, but a lot of stuff I said kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? I knew Jax was going to start her own firm. I've been saying that since day one. Jax got to start her own thing. And look, before I get into anything, spoiler alert, full spoilers. I'm just coming on right after watching this thing, and I had to talk about it. I had to come to y'all, come to my vacay fam, talk about this thing, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Lord Bison, I thought the same thing, bro. I thought the same thing. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Of course. My man going, jump in front of his wife and protect his wife. But like, it was the most loaded, like stacked, layered episode ever, fam. I'm blown away. I was blown away. I jumped up out of my bed. I was watching it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, let me go talk to my people, man. What's up, Gina? How you doing? How you doing? If you give this anything less than a 15, I'm coming for. Look, I'm on here live right after, yo. It's 10:40 my time. What is it like? 1:40 y'all time, Eastern Standard Time? You already know I came on here ready to talk about this thing. Jeez, this was the best. Yo, I'm telling you right now. Best show on TV. Oh man, shout out to my unc, man. Shout out Unc. Thank you, Unc, for the $2 super chat. That's my uncle, man. He'll tell you. That's my guy right there. That's my uncle, man. You know what I'm saying? My hustle, my grind, I get it from my uncle, my grandpops, you know what I'm saying? Mom's, pop, you know what I'm saying? That's my uncle, man. Appreciate you, Unc, man, for real. Thank you for your love and support always. Big Unc, man. When y'all want the hook up, holla at my uncle. What's up, Mr. Hydro? Who was the one who shot? I could barely see. Oh, that was the agent. You know what I'm saying? That was Monica, B. You saw her, man. She was at the funeral looking at Jax like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the season finale of Reasonable Doubt season 3, go watch it before you watch this, because we're going to talk about it. Now, I usually got picks along with this. Look, like I said, I was in the bed watching this thing. I didn't even had time to get the clips and stuff like that. So we just going to talk about it, man. I'll probably do my own, you know, like recapping the whole nine. Yeah. Ponytail, yes. It threw you off, right? Yeah, hi, Mr. Hydro. Yo, she was pissed. Of course, she gonna blame Jax for everything. You know what I mean? She gonna blame Jax. Yo, from beginning to the end. Okay, did y'all know? Because I knew this. Let's take it back. Did y'all know the story that, what's her name? Ozzy's sister. What's her name? Did y'all know the story she was telling Dave? Kristen is her name. That's her name. It's coming back to me. Did y'all know and realize that Kristen was BSing Daniel with that story? Because it was too early in the episode for me to even believe that it was really her. You know what I'm saying? You fixing to watch it? All right, Unc. Yeah, definitely check it out, Unc. Really good TV, man. Ramala Muhammad, the writer, the executive, the showrunner. Real good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Yeah, Kristen, thank you. Yeah, did y'all realize that Kristen was BSing again when she was on the porch holding the strap? You know what I mean? And then, Daniel, I'm gonna tell you everything. I ain't believe it because it was too early in the episode for it to be like, oh, well, it was her. Nah. Shout out to everybody that thought it was her. But we told you, man, Ramala Muhammad, if you've been watching since day one, Reasonable Doubt, right? They're not just going to throw it up in your face and be like, all right, this is the one that did it. They never do that. It's a misdirect. They're intentionally misdirecting you, making you look this way, but it's somebody else. Oh man, Lord Bison in the building. Thank you, my brother, for the super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Salute to Lord Bison, man. VACAY VIP member. Unc is a VIP member too, man. Hey, become a member, man. You got some exclusive stuff. My man Lord Bison says, I reside on the same street as the owner of the, oh, no way. Stop playing. Of the Angelus Funeral Home on Crenshaw. Todd Davenport owns it with his sister Denise and Courtney. Wow. That's where you live, son? Wow. What? Wait. I thought you lived or you used to live there, or you resided. He says I resided. So you used to live there. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. So when you saw it, boy, I know you was like, yo, just everything came back to you, right? Man, crazy. Thank you again, man, for that $5 super chat, $4.99. I appreciate you, brother. And thank you for your membership and your love and support always, man. All right, Mr. Hydro said, I thought from the jump, like episode 1, it was the mom. Yeah. I mean, look, it was such good writing. It was such good writing that you thought it was the mom. You thought it was Kristen. We thought it was Alex Hill, right? We thought it was Alex Hill. You know, like we thought it was Monica, the agent. You know what I'm saying? Like that's great writing right there, man. Like they had us all over the place, man. Like now again, did you see that it would be Sal? Did you really think that it would be Sal? No. He's the least likely. Remember, I said this. I've been saying this on my lives. It's always the least likely person that you don't see often, but you see a little here and there. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give you a strong indication that they would do something like that. You know? But when we saw how Sal got down, Man. I mean, after finding out that Sal had an affair with this white lady for so many years, and Rosie, she knew about it. You know, that's the mom, Rosie. She knew about it, and it was just like whatever. And then they set that whole X tape up. Like both of them was in on it. Like, oh, we just gonna set it up. Sal, I knew he was like capable of doing a lot of different things. You know what I mean? Where you say, Mr. Hydro said, I gotta try to guess right next season. Yeah. Well, you know, we do predictions. You know what I'm saying? Lock in right here, Mr. Hydro LV. We do predictions all the time, fam. So you know, I as soon as I get the exclusive picks, I got a game called What It Looked Like. So we kind of break down and then we go live and have a live discussion. We always predicting stuff. So Gina, so you said I thought Kristen and Monica did it together. Yeah. You know, we've been saying that all together, Gina. We've been saying like, you know, shout out to Lighten Up with Letitia. She said it was a group effort, a group. I forgot the last word that she said, but it was like a group thing. So, yeah, I thought it was the mom. I thought it was the mom, Kristen and Monica coming together and just taking care of it, right? Taking care of Ozzy. I would not have thought it was Sal. But like I said, with Sal being in the mix of the whole deep fake X tape that they had Alex Hill put together, once I knew he was involved, I was like, oh, okay, he capable of whatever. He capable of doing whatever it is. You know? Hold on. Let me make sure. That should be hearing me. That still hear me? Let me know you can hear me clear. All right. So hold on. All right. So let me see here what you say. Let's go here, man. This was a crazy episode. The finale was amazing to me, man. Lil Bison says if Jax did get popped, it will be a flesh wound. She's the star. Yeah, of course. And Sally's still chasing at the bill. Yeah. Face blue smiling. Yeah, man. I was just like, but we already know, man. Sally is a HOE. And Sally, she don't got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? She need to get that free lawyer advice. So she gonna stick with Bill. Like Bill is actually an asset to her life. I don't know how much Sally is an asset to his life. Hold on. Right? I don't know how much Sally is an asset to his, well, in a different way. She's an asset in a different way. You know what I'm saying? She making sure she giving him, you know, the physical aspect that he needs. Meanwhile, he reading all the cases, reading all, all the lawyer jargon that she don't understand, so she could try to keep her kids. So we'll find out what happens then. Autumn, she had the baby, cute baby, you know what I'm saying? Cute little baby. Man, it was wild, man. It was just from beginning to end, it was like, yo, this is crazy. Poor Daniel. Daniel shouldn't have fell in love, man. Daniel should not have fell in love with a liar. Cause she was lying and kept lying. And it was like, am I gonna see you again? He said, probably not. I was like, good, Daniel. Your man Lewis, bruh. Okay, let me see. Stephen Harris was good. He says Monica admission leads to her embarrassment and confronted with Ozzy, you mean Ozzy, about her actions, and Ozzy's sister and mother are upset by the revelation, and Monica expresses anger. Yep, that's exactly what happened. To sum it up, but man, like this was crazy, yo. Just the back and forth with them at the cabin, and Kristen lying, and then her actually setting up her dad to tell the truth, yo. They had a basketball court in the basement, B. Did you see that? They had a basketball court in the basement. You know, superstar stuff. Superstar stuff, man. Yeah, so I was amazed by this episode. I wasn't expecting the end. I was not, but I was happy. I was cheering. I was like, soon as Jax was in the office and she was looking at her awards and looking at everything, and they had some Mariah Carey song, Fly, Butterflies, or something like that, Fly Away, something like that. I was like, come on, Jax, you could do it. You could do it. Go get that box. Go start your own thing, man. Them cats wasn't putting you on to nothing. The acquisition, this is always your home, Jax. They wasn't putting on, they supposed to be a partner. It was the good old boys. Bill became a partner, and they ain't want her to really have any say about it. I was waiting for her to be like, yo, I'm out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out of here. And we saw Corey Cash, and Corey Cash, he proposed to, the doctor, and they came over for dinner. And Corey Cash admitted that, the slimy, grimy partners went behind her back and offered him something to become a junior partner and take less pay to get her out of there. I was like, man. I knew eventually she was going to be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with y'all clowns. Because, we know they clowns going behind her back. And she was the one winning the big cases, yo. And they just using her. I was like, it's time for you to get your own. So when I saw the Stewart firm, I was like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I was excited about that. I was excited to see that Jax start her own firm. But I wanted her and Corey to do it. But Corey, he loves Chicago, and he about to start a family with his doctor lady fiance in Chicago. So, we're going to see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? Ozzy, man. Interesting relationship. It was an interesting relationship that Ozzy had with Jax, right? Again, Jax always saw Ozzy as like a son. And saw how, the parents weren't doing them right. They were just kind of like putting a Band-Aid on the problem. They wasn't really trying to have them heal. So for her to kind of force the situation after dinner, after he had a good time with them, at dinner, because she invited him, but the mother invited him too, but he decided to go to Jax's house. And then her trying to get him to go to rehab, yeah, that definitely pushed him over the edge. You know what I'm saying? Plus, when he was like, I'm mad at you, but I love you, because she said, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And she loved him like a son. She definitely loved him like a son. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. What you say? Stephen Harris says, Kristen is involved in the case, facing pressure from her colleague, Mike Ortiz. She is shown to be hiding things. Yeah, absolutely. Have an emotional reaction that makes her a point of suspicion for other characters. Absolutely. Well, again, some other folks, my people, they immediately thought it was Kristen because Kristen had the strap. And it was like, well, she got the strap. She's at the cabin. She knows the combinations. She knows the passwords, right? So it's Kristen, right? Oh, man, thank you so much, Gina with the $10 super chat. Oh, Gina's outbidding y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Gina says, do you think Mom's knew Pops did it? Didn't he tell Jax she thought Ozzy did it? Yes. I don't think Rosie, that's her name, Rosie, right? I don't think Rosie knew. That's why she was standing there like, because I think it was all revealed, like everybody found out all at the same time, The reason why I say I don't think Rosie knew is because I think Sal told Rosie and Kristen at the same time, oh, I found her. Remember when he was confessing and she was like, yo, you told me you found her in the woods. Not that you actually unalived. So when he did confess, I think she was recording on the phone and everybody heard it. So, yeah, I don't think she knew, Gina, but thank you again for that $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Thank you. And that's a great question. And I knew when that producer approached Rosie, he's like, hey, I'm a producer from B&B, my condolences or whatever, but you got a minute to talk to you? I knew she was going to do some type of documentary, based on Ozzy's life, and she was going to be the one to tell a story, right? So she's going to preserve his legacy by telling, the producer and recording it to preserve whatever's left, because everybody still thinks that, now that he died, everybody, the court of popular opinion probably still feels like, yo, he did do it, like the whole OJ thing. Some people was like, yeah, he got off, right? And they believe that OJ didn't do it. And there's some people's like, nah, he did it. He did it. So once she does that documentary, then maybe it'll clear things up for Ozzy's legacy, but they're going to make money off of that. They're going to make hella money off of that. So it's just like, you know, when celebrities die and they do that whole interview with the family, they make a lot of money off of that. They probably make more money off of the legacy. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, again, just throwing that in there because you know that biopic is coming out of Michael Jackson. Like, once that trailer came out, like, I think it got like 15, 20 million views. And then, you know, the music went up as far as streams and stuff like that. Like, you make more money when you're unalive than when you're alive, you know? So thank you again for that super chat, Gene. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. What else stood out to y'all, man? Like, to me, scale of 1 to 10, this is a 10. If I did my rating right now, what's my rating at? If I did my rating right now, y'all know I got the different rating, right? Right? 1 fire, 2 good, 3 man, 4 not, yo, definitely like a 1 fire. Fire for real, man. Like, that's what got me on it. Especially the end, because I just, like I said, I just jumped out my seat. Like, yo, she got the whole firm set up. You know, she gonna take the crew with her. She's gonna take Crystal and Daniel with her. Lewis is there backing her up. They're gonna start their own firm. Got the new spot. You know, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. And then turn around, here come Monica. Ah! I was like, yo. Was not expecting that at all. Wasn't expecting that at all. So I thought it was fire. Put your rating below, family. Put your rating below, family. Man, oh man, oh man. What else stood out to y'all, man? What else stood out to y'all? I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to be on here too long. I just wanted to come with my first reaction. What an incredible episode. Ramallah Muhammad. Season 4 is on the way. Already renewed. We already got that. I can't wait. For real. It's look, I don't know about anybody else, right, Gina? Fire. I don't know about anybody else. But to me, this is a great show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is. Maybe because there's other shows going on. I have no idea. You know me. It's weird, but there's a lot of talk about this. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is going crazy. You know, shout out to the Honest Collective. Shout out to Hulu. Shout out to Reasonable Doubt. Look, we loving the show. We are loving this show. I'm loving this show. And I'm looking forward to season 4, man. Season 4 going to be fire, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tristan, who plays Tony. She said Tony's coming back. Well, we didn't see Tony for the rest of the season after that, right? So maybe she'll come back in season 4. Maybe. Shout out to Lewis, though, for finally getting some balls. Okay? Shout out to Lewis for finally getting some balls and freaking sitting and kicking this guy out, man. Like I said, he should have been fired. This guy, Josh. Get this guy. He tricked him, right? He told Shorty, yo, send him this thing so he could take care of it, whatever. Send it to him in a file. So he brings him in there. He's like, yeah, man, you know, the files are looking good or whatever, but, you know, I can't really open them. Why don't you open them and show me the files? Show me what it is, right? So Josh goes in there. He's like, yeah, there's nothing in here. He said, yeah, you would have known that if you would have opened up the file. So you ain't really do nothing. So Lewis set him up and then finally fired his bum ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. He's like, yo, I know the loopholes and this, that, and the third. You're going to have a lawsuit on your hand. He's like, yo, just because you know the loophole or whatever, you trying to take down a real legitimate black man is trying to make it and actually making it. Like, you just a bum. Like, get up out of my office, yo. I was like, yeah, Lewis, you finally got some balls, boy. He's like, get the F out of my office. I was like, go ahead, Lewis. Go ahead, boy. What you say, Lord Bison says, we need P-Valley season 3. Yes, we do. I agree, sir. I agree, and I hope they stop playing, put it out. Man, put it out springtime, summertime. Usually P-Valley from what I remember, comes out in the summer. So give me the summer, give me the spring, just come out. 2026, it better be out. You know what I'm saying? Or there's going to be a lot of dropping. Well, I don't know, people going to drop out of stars because you got Raising Kanan coming back. You know, my fave, Raising Kanan coming back. And then we got the Origins coming. And then we're going to have Legacy coming. So, you know, I don't know if people going to be getting rid of stars. I mean, maybe in between that time. But I agree with you, Lord Bison. And I hope to see, you know, Miss Mercedes, man. But she's doing such a great job in Reasonable Doubt, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Brandy, who plays Monica and plays Miss Mercedes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Snowfall coming back with that spinoff, man. Yeah, I announced it. I announced it in my post. Check the post. I announced it in the post when they made it official that, yeah, the spinoff is coming with Leon, right? And what's her character name? I forgot her character name. She got so many character names, like Gail Bean. She, you know, plays Leon's girlfriend in Snowfall, but she also plays, you know, in P Valley, and then she's like all over. She's all over. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to her. Stephen Harris says Power Raising Kanan season 5 is coming out. Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm waiting for, bro. I'm waiting for that. And yeah, they did that little clip or whatever. And, you know, even though I love Raising Kanan, I wasn't really going to take a 13-second clip and just kind of be like, yeah, so based on what we see. I wasn't trying to analyze that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is what it is. I'm waiting for an official teaser, then a trailer, then everything. Then I'll break all that down. Y'all know me. Y'all rocking with your boy. He said, okay. Yeah, man, but Reasonable Doubt, man, like I said, I ain't trying to hold y'all, man. Yo, that joint fire. If you haven't seen it, go watch the season finale of Reasonable Doubt. Fam, I just want to come and get my first reactions. It's fire. I'll probably come back maybe tomorrow or, you know, maybe another day before I go live with my people. Well, Friday, I know I'm probably going to go live with my Shade in the City girls. Shout out to Treese and Nels. So look out for that. We probably going to go live about the finale of Reasonable Doubt this Friday. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, Bo. Bo, yeah, that's West Philly. He's called him a suburban dude. He said, we don't never miss nothing over here. Exactly, Steven. It's right. That's right. Yes, sir. Lobasi says, I'll be down in my native LA for a word. You going back home? Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Gina says, Lewis said, Bo. Yeah, Bo. Josh trying to play him like, yeah, you suburban, you know what I'm saying? That's West Philly, you know what I'm saying? It's West Philly jargon. He trying to play. Yo, Josh was really, he's like, yo, you think, Lewis got on him. He's like, yo, you think you just a punk. You think you got this hood thing down and you found a loophole. Like, Lewis broke him down, though. I was proud of Lewis right there. I was proud of Lewis. I knew there was going to be some type of redemption because, you know, when the girl revealed, again, spoiler alert, when the girl revealed to Lewis, Lewis like, yeah, you know, nah, we can't fire him because, you know, he got a baby on the way. And the girl was like, what? What baby? That boy be bragging about his Tinder account. I was like, oh, man, you getting played again. And he even was like, damn, I'm getting played again. So when Lewis finally redeemed himself from being a chump and a sucker that this guy Josh was just playing him using the baby thing, man, it was crazy. My man, DeMarcus Vaughn, salutations, my guy, salutations. What's good, man? Give me your rating, man. It's first reaction, man. Unreasonable Doubt. Did you watch it? If you watched it, my guy, let me know, man. Let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know what you rated, man. Scale of 1 to 5, of course, 1 being fire. I say it's fire, family. Crazy, dog. Crazy. I'm like, yo. Like, it made me get up out of my bed, bro. He said, well, we finally met Lena at Lewis' job. Yeah. Yes. And, oh, yeah, how I forget? Jax and her sister finally had a conversation. Yeah, that was kind of rough. That was kind of rough. That conversation that Jax had with her pops, that was real rough. DeMarcus, you give it a solid 1. Yeah, fire, man, fire. Fire B, like definitely a fire episode, man. Yeah, that was kind of rough though. It was kind of rough. What's good? You give it a 1 too? What's good? Don't mind me. What's up? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't mind me. Gave it a 1. Fire. Lord Bison said 2. You said it was good? Bro, that joint was Lord Bison, man. That joint was fire, dog. Come on, man. You gave it. I mean, good is good. Good is good. Ain't nothing wrong with good. I thought it was fire, because again, so for me, this is just for me. Everybody judge the way they judge. But for me, if you can give me what you've been building up all this time, right? You give me that. You show me the twist, because you twisted me before the end of the last episode, then you got me twisted again in the middle of the episode, and then you give me the truth, and then more truth comes out, and then more surprises come out, and then unexpected stuff you couldn't predict comes out. To me, that's a fire episode, B. You know what I'm saying? And people got, somebody got unalived, and we didn't expect it to be. Again, the way they set it up, where the kids went to stay with grandma, because this was all a setup for Ozzy to go to rehab, and they didn't want the kids to be there to witness him go through whatever he was going through before he went to rehab. I mean, they did a great job. Like Emma Yahtzee and the guy that plays Ozzy, they did a great job with this whole, I can't go to rehab, I can't do it, I won't survive. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? DeMarcus says, welcome to Reasonable Doubt. Essence, yep. Atkins, as Brandy, yep. And what's that? Don't Mind Me says, man, they wrapped the season the best way possible. Yep. So many twists and emotions. That's what I'm talking about, see? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I say it's fire. Thank you, Don't Mind Me. That's why I say it's fire, because usually, I've been doing this for years. Yeah, I know that. Those have been rocking with me. January's going to make 4 years, right? Yo, we've been doing it, and usually we can figure it out. Usually we can be like, oh, okay, we put 2 and 2 together. I've been doing that for years. I've been watching movies, watching TV shows. I'm like, oh, I already figured it out before it ends, like before it even ends, maybe in the middle, right? But this was written so well, with so many twists and turns, that it was very hard to pinpoint. Like, we had an idea of a collective of people that might have did it, right? Might have took out Wendy, right? But we couldn't pinpoint it specifically to say, yeah, they definitely did it. They may have something to do with it. Now, we all said Kristen has something to do with it, because Kristen knows all the codes, she knows all the passwords, she knows everything, right? The twist was that it was Sal. Now, some people said Sal. We threw Sal, we had Sal in the mix, but we weren't really like confident that it was Sal. Because Sal, they twisted us up when we found out Sal was having an affair with this white chick, Vanessa, right? And then they deep faked Wendy's face onto Vanessa's body. That whole out. So once they put that in there, it's like, all right, we don't think Sal would do that, right? Because he already did the whole deep fake thing, and we already found out he was messing around, and then Rosie kind of like control him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was looking at Sal as like this big old not beta, right? He's definitely a beta dude. He's not an alpha male. He's like beta male, because his wife was running him, right? So we didn't really think he would be the one to do it. We say DeMarcus says Jax foreshadowed Eddie being at the funeral home. However, it was Ozzy. Yes. Good point, my guy. Good point. Because they had the funeral at the same place that she had that discussion with him. Gina says, I just learned Chelsea. It's the, oh, yeah. We've been talking about it. Gina. Yeah. We announced it when they announced it. When they announced it, we said, yeah, freaking Lori Harvey. Yes, Lori Harvey is coming to, I put it in my post. Y'all got to watch my posts. I'll be posting announcements and stuff. So Definitely lock in with the post and lock in with your boy. Don't Mind Me says, yeah, the funeral home setting was a foreshadowing. Definitely, yeah, DeMarcus, man, good point. I believe that Monica shot Lewis. Yeah, who said that earlier? Somebody said that earlier. One of y'all said that earlier. Shout out to both of y'all. So I think the same thing. I think that Lewis jumped in, right? It's like, now Lewis is in the hospital. Somebody wrestled Monica down, right? We gonna do predictions, fam. We gonna do predictions. You know, we mess around, and your boy VACAY is gonna bring back We Write the Script. And now we got AI, fam. So now whatever we say, I could actually formulate it into a possible video so then we can see what we put together when we write this script for next season. You know what I'm saying? Just our predictions. So what y'all think about that? Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to do that? I'll bring back We Write the Script and we'll write the script together, and then I'll create some AI videos to kind of like have our predictions possibly play out as we see it. You know what I'm saying? We at the next level now, fam. We at the next level. All right. Don't Mind Me says, yeah, we should have known not to trust. Yeah, I know, right? It's cheating. I know, right? I know. I knew. So again, just like my girl Letitia, lighting up with Letitia, she said, you know, what do we say? A group. What do we say, DeMarcus? A group effort. It was a group effort, right? So we knew Sal was in the mix somehow, but we just didn't know how deep in the mix he was. Sal was the mix, yo. Sal was the main ingredient in the mix of possibly Monica, Rosie, Kristen, as far as taking out Wendy. Yo, what he did, I know y'all saw it, but if you didn't see it, family, you watching me, go watch the season finale, then come back and watch this. So come back, I might still be here. But yeah, man, Sal, he turned out to be the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like even worse than what we thought about Rosie, because I thought Rosie was the worst at first when she paid those people, the lady, to beat up Alex Hill, and then Alex Hill all beat up, and then he gets unalive, right? But no, Sal is the worst. Sal is the worst dude. DeMarcus says Rosie will tell Jonathan about the Reed all story about Ozzy. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be the tell-all, right? So Rosie is going to do the tell-all. They're gonna do a document. I was saying that before you came through, my guy. DeMarcus says Sal did that all by himself. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, once we see it, I mean, with Kristen's help, she reluctantly did it because he was like, get the legs. We about to get up out of here. Where we gonna take her? And then they took her to the cabin, right? Yeah. Don't Mind Me says sad ending for Ozzy. Yeah, definitely sad ending. Definitely sad ending, man. And that just puts a deeper love that I have for the character Jax, because she truly cares, fam. Like, you know, remember when they won? It's like, God, not guilty, right? And everybody hugging and all this and that. And he hugged her, and she was like, I'm just doing my job. And he was like, no, you're not. You're not just doing your job. You're doing more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really saving my life, like on a lot of different levels. And then when she try to take it to the next step with the rehab, then I just wish that kid didn't give him. I wish he would have left the stuff that the kid gave him, because he's like, yo, I don't want to do it. And then the kid put it in his hands like, yo, but you deserve it. Right? So I'm just like, man, like, I wish Ozzy would have left it right there on the kitchen table when he left to go to dinner with Jax. You know what I mean? Steven says Jackson covers a dark secret while working on the case. Yeah, absolutely. DeMarcus says Bill made partner with Sally. Yeah. Yeah, but again, he's good, but he ain't Jax. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna make no big money like they did with this case for a long time. Okay? Not like this case. But Jax was the one that did it. I like how these squirming ass snakes was talking to Bill, because Bill was trying to step up and be like, yo, you need to put some respect on Jack's name. You know what I'm saying? Because her efforts and everything really is what won the case. And they flipped it on Bill on some like, well, what did you do? If it was all Jack's, why should you make partner? I was like, damn, these dudes are snake and slithery, man. And you know, Bill was probably like, well, but I did do some input. I did something. That's all they wanted was the good old boys. They did not want my black chocolate, intelligent, amazing, courageous Jack Stewart to be down with them for real. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he did try to come through, but it was on some like superficial shit. What do you say? Stephen Harris says Ozzy situation. Ozzy situation. His behavior puts his bill at yeah. Well, he gone now, bro. Did you see the finale, bro? Go watch the finale. Go watch the finale if you didn't see it. Jeannie says, I'm missing something. Why did Kristen make up that story today? Because she was trying to not, well, she didn't know any better, right? Or what she did, no, she did. Okay, let me think about it for a second. She didn't want to implicate her father in this, right? Because she didn't know specifically, well, she did know. She did know. I'm thinking about it. She knew it all, except for the part where Sal actually unalived her, right? So Kristen knew that Sal popped Wendy. She hit her head. She fell out. They both took her to the cabin. They tied her up. Here comes Ozzy with Alex Hill. Boom, they're trying to get him water. Wendy tries to escape. Your boy Sal goes out there, pow, pow, pow. He pops her, and then he tells Kristen to go back inside and take care of Ozzy, right? Take care of him. So she went back inside the house. He told Alex Hill, if you don't say nothing, all your money problems are gone. So he leaves. Or maybe he just, I don't know, he just doesn't say anything. But then Sal goes after Wendy. And that's the part that Kristen didn't know because she's inside taking care of Ozzy. So Kristen didn't know. All Kristen knew was whatever Sal told her when he got back is that, yo, I found her and she was already unalive, right? Because she knows that he popped at her. That's why he's like, yo, pick up these casings. The casings is what holds the round. Y'all know what the round is, right? Pow, pow. You know what the round is. So he said, pick up these casings and go inside and take care of Ozzy. All right. Shout out to my guy, Lord Bison, once again. VACAY VIP with the super chat, my guy. Appreciate you. He says, when I was a PI in Beverly Hills getting involved with people on a case in an ethics violation, whoa. However, there are exceptions. Another story. Yeah, bro, we got to hear these stories, bro. we definitely got to hear these stories, bro. We definitely got to hear these stories, man. And you said you're coming back to LA, right? Okay. We definitely got to set something up, man. I'm trying. So look, we got to come up with a title. We got to come up with something, compelling. And yeah, we got to hear these stories, bro. We got to hear these stories. And definitely you can, what do they say, detract all names or whatever, so you won't get in any problems. But thank you again for that $4.99 super chat, brother. DeMarcus says Monica looks like a crackhead when she look. She probably been going through withdrawal, bro. She been going through withdrawal of Ozzy for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Usually she right by his side, right? Right by his side, and then once he came to his senses and told her, stay away from me and da-da-da-da, you're nothing but a child, this, that, and the third, then she was going through major Ozzy withdrawal. So she was looking like pathetic. She was looking pathetic, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. What do you say? The market says Monica looks like, yeah, okay. Don't mind me says you laughing at Monica. I know, right? The Marcus with another super chat. My guy, VACAY MVP. Thank you, my brother, for the $2 super chat. He says, those stitches in Ozzy's chest meant nothing. Right. The scratches. Yeah, the scratches, right? Yeah, because we remember after Wendy left and Ozzy was doing whatever he was doing, and he had his shirt off, and then who comes? Monica comes, and she's like, and he's like, get off me, and he takes her hand, and both of her nails just scratch him on his chest like freaking Wolverine. So that was the middle part was probably it healing up because we didn't see all the scratches. We only saw like what was in the middle. So yeah, it meant nothing. Definitely meant nothing. You're right about that. Thank you for the $2 super chat, my brother. You said, let's do it. Yeah, man. Yeah, we just got to figure it out, man. You know, there's a whole lot of content going on, so we just got to figure it all out. Nobody says Monica went on Figueroa and bought some. See what a Figueroa, bro? I actually know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, look, who knows, man? Like, she wasn't getting paid no more because her number one, it seems like her only client was Ozzy. But her world, like, think about it, though. She made Ozzy her world, right? So she made Ozzy her world, and it was no other clients that she was taking care of. And then once he fired her, she probably couldn't work. And after her testimony of doing what she did to him when he was 13, she couldn't get no more work. And you know, they probably blacklisted her in the whole nine in Hollywood. So she ain't managing no kid, no man, no nothing. So they probably blacklisted her. She couldn't get no work no more. That's why she was looking all scruffy. When they came out of the funeral, she was just sitting there like looking all scruffy, man. She wasn't looking like regular Monica anymore, you know, all suited and booted with the hair all done. Nah, she was looking real dusty on the side. So, and she wasn't even invited to the funeral, fam. She was on the side with the fans, man, with the barricades, man. You know how that feels? You know, like think about how she, all them years, was taking care of Ozzy, getting them gigs, getting them, because she was the agent, getting them scripts, getting them all of that, only to get fired. And when he passes away, you got to sit on the sidelines. You don't even get invited to the funeral. That's hard, yo. Meanwhile, Jackson's like, all right, let's start my firm. Let's get rid of these punk ass, snake ass partners, and I'm gonna start my own firm. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? She about to start a brand new life, and it was gonna be all good until Monica comes in like, it's like, wait, pow. It's like, oh, that's what got me hyped. That's why I'm here with y'all right now. It was that ending right there. Because, you know, I could have waited till Friday, get with my Shade City girls, waited till Monday, get with my squad, which, again, not, you know, possibly we may have somebody come through when we do Reasonable Doubt on Monday. Okay? I'm just going to say maybe because you know how it goes. And next week, you know, is my birthday week, family. Make sure y'all come through. Make sure y'all come through for the birthday bash. All right, it's going down. It's going down, family. It's going down. I can't even show it right now. But it's going down, fam. Make sure y'all come through for the birthday bash, November 21st. That's next Friday. I'm probably, there we go. I can put it right here, though. Bam. Next Friday, November 21st, fam. My 22nd, 30th birthday. Come through Friday. I'm probably going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun music and all that good stuff, fam. So, fam, it's getting late. I know it's late on your side. Look out, because I may just do a live breakdown myself personally, just my own breakdown live. And we'll break down this episode, man, of Reasonable Doubt, because this joint was fire, man. If you're watching the replay, definitely put your rating below. 1 through 4. 1 is fire. 4 is not feeling it. And everything in between is good and meh. So definitely let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you, everybody, for your super chats. Thank you for your love, your support, man. Shout out to Lord Bison, DeMarcus, Gina. Thank you, Gina. Thank you all for coming through. Steven, of course. Everybody, man. Everybody. right here. Don't mind me. Thank you, Don't Mind Me, for coming in your input today. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, Mr. Hydro LV, and of course my uncle, Big Uncle Ben, came through with the super chat as well. Thank you, Unc. I appreciate you. Stephen Harris, I mentioned you already. Yep. Yeah, family. All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here. Look. We got a lot of content coming, man. Force, family business. Look out for the family business tomorrow. So if you're watching the family business, you already know I'm gonna do my first reaction on the family business. Look out for that tomorrow. I'll be back here with y'all. So after I watch it, you already know we're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down slide by slide, scene by scene. We're gonna get into it. All right, and what else coming? Yeah, a whole lot coming, man. Birthday, vacay birthday is coming. All right, I'm gonna see y'all soon. I appreciate y'all. Till next time. Salute.